In the Bible, it makes it pretty clear that humans are intended to be God's chosen species, if you will. That is, God created humans to be like his special people, if you want to say it like that, and all the animals and other creatures on earth were created for us. That is, the animals are here for our food, perhaps to help us do laborious jobs, whatever it may be. But humans are the main species. And all the animals and other creatures on earth are here for us to use as our bidding so chooses, right? If that's true, however, then my question is, if we're supposed to be dominant over all these other species, as again the Bible suggests, then why are we so inferior in not just our physical aspects, but even as far as our senses go in many different areas? For example, why is it that I can't run faster than a cheetah? Why is it that I can't fly like a bird? Why is it that I can't swim at deep depths in the ocean or lakes like a whale or some other fish? Or that I can't even breathe underwater like a fish? Why is it that even dogs, a common house pet, can hear better than me? Why is it that creatures such as bats can use sonar, or pit vipers can use infrared radiation to detect their prey? I can't do any of that. As human beings, you can't do any of that. We are inferior to all these other species in all those aspects. But why is that? Again, if we are supposed to be the dominant species, then why aren't we dominant? Why aren't we superior to them in all aspects? If God really wanted us to have animals so we could eat and use them, then why would he make it so difficult for us to catch them? If I had better senses, if I was faster, if I could hear better than all other animals, if I could see better than a hawk, if I could swim better than a fish, so on and so forth, then it would be easy for me to catch these animals and so I can eat, or that I could use them for, again, laborious jobs or whatever it may be. But that's not the case. Again, we are so inferior to so many different animals and different creatures. So why is that? If we are, as the Bible states, and I'm paraphrasing, that we are supposed to be God's chosen species, that we are supposed to be dominant over all these creatures, then why didn't he make us more dominant? Why didn't he make us so we could be more dominant? Even take the electromagnetic spectrum. As many people know, if you ever studied physics or science in any depths, we can only see a very small part of the spectrum. Again, there's the infrared that we can't see, there's ultraviolet, there's X-rays, and all these other wavelengths of light that we can't see. We only see a very small part of the spectrum. And yet we're supposed to be God's chosen species. And yet there is so much that is hidden to us in vision and in hearing and in so much more. There's so much that we can't do. Again, which some other creatures can do. So are we really God's chosen species? Is the Bible real? What I'm telling you seems to suggest otherwise.